What's up, y'all? It's always a good day for a wine tasting. Amen. Now, you guys know the last two tastings, I have been having cough attacks. This time, I am absolutely prepared. I have my tea here. I have my hard, heavy-duty cough drops. I'm ready. I'm ready for today, okay? So if you're ready to drink some wine, let me know. Let me see some wine in the chat if you are ready to sip on a little something. You know what I'm saying? Let me turn my music down because y'all know I'll be vibing before we get into my tastings. But I'm super excited to be here, of course. I love my tastings. We're keeping this Black History Month. I'm so excited. I have a video that I have to make after this that I want to tell you guys about on top. And then also at the end of this tasting, in 2021, I think, I guess February 2021, I created a Black winery list, right? And, you know, I felt like it was a nice amount of people on that list. Well, this year I updated the list from, you know, different names that were mentioned from last year. And this time there were so many Black wineries that actually started last year and that I had to update. So I'm going to put my Black Wine Wineries 2.1 list. I'm going to post it on TikTok for you guys to follow so that you can see all the wineries out there. They're going to be Instagram handles. But you can go and support Black wineries, go to your different wine stores, request these different wineries, make sure you go out and purchase them. But it's imperative, especially when you see how extensive this list is now, that we support these Black wineries. Of course, yes, every other time of the year, there are different wineries, different ethnicities and different groups that are underrepresented in the wine industry. And it's up to us to make sure that we do our due diligence to talk about these wineries and to purchase these wineries and to big up these wineries, right? So I'm super excited to have this list. Can I sing for you? Of course I can sing for you. And you guys already know if I sing this song again later in the live, it's because we're just now starting. But it is Tasting Thursday. Oh, come on now. All right, you guys. So I'm going to let people come in a little bit and then I'll sing the jingle because we only got 6 people so far. But, you know, if we got to rock this taste with 6 people, that's what we going to sell. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to tell you what wines we're drinking or wines we're going to drink. Let me go ahead and get it out. I kind of left it in here because I put it in the refrigerator a little late. So we're going to have a Black winery from Phil. I absolutely love Phil. He's a phenomenal guy. But longevity, Pinot Grigio. Look at this color. We're going to get into this beautiful color and why it looks like that and all that jazz. But this is the wine that we are going to have today for Tasting Thursday. Okay? Now, before we get into it, who knows the jingle? Who knows the jingle? If you know the jingle, let me see a wine emoji in the chat. Hi, Miss Price. Or Mr. Price? Tifa Price. Am I saying your name right? Let me know. London, I'm so happy that you're here and you're excited to sing along this jingle with me. Because you guys know I love to sing my little jingle. Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. Hello from New Jersey. How you doing? Now, my wine club signups open up tomorrow. If you haven't learned about this, go ahead and head over to my Instagram at the Millennial Somm, same handle as on TikTok, so that you can sign up to my wine club. If you go to sign up and you realize that your state is one of the states that I can't ship to, email me directly. Email me at themillennialsomm@gmail.com. Because there might be a way to work around it. It's just that some of these liquor laws, we can't say that we can ship to you unless we do it some roundabout way. So please make sure that you email me directly so that we can, you know, get you your wine. We want to have everyone involved. It's just that we might have to be a little more strategic in shipping it to you. Okay, can I sing? Fine. Dang. All right, you guys, it's Tasting Thursday, okay? So it's my favorite day of the week. So if you know the song, you better sing along. Tasting Thursday. Get it? Tasting Thursday. With your girl, the Millennial Somm. I am she is me, and we are here for another Tasting Thursday. Okay? Who's ready to drink some wine? Let me see some wine emojis in the chat. Let me know where you're from, where you're tuning in from. Bonjour. How you doing, boo? Dirty Radish, how you doing? Fairy Tales Glooming, thank you for loving my glasses. Let me know if you also love my other glass. This is my wine enthusiast 40 under 40 gift that I have, and I've been drinking out of these glasses because I've just been vibing with them. I'm excited. We're going to have this little tasting here. We're going to dive into it, but we're also going to, I have my tasting journal that we are working on that's going to be coming out very soon. And so I'm going to start implementing a lot of the information that's in the journal. One thing I found that when I use my wine tasting journals, they add a little bit of information, but not a lot. Not a lot for you to actually taste and go back and kind of assess, what am I tasting? What am I getting? Why am I getting it? Right? So that's what my journal is going to provide. It's going to provide a full experience so that when you're tasting, you're not feeling like you are solo on your own. All right. So we got Wilson from Baltimore. What's goody? All right. From Mexico. Let's get it. Love it. I'm from the DMV. Yes, my fellow 40 under 40. So you got these glasses too. Let's see. Always Diamond 80. How are you doing? Beautiful. Victoria, blessings with your divine offer. You think thank you, babe. Yes, I love it, love it, love it. So yeah, I sing my little jingle every week. And then I also typically interview guests. Now my guests did have an emergency, so I won't be interviewing someone after this. I will go to Instagram and do a quick live. So if you guys want to follow me over, you absolutely are more than welcome to. But you guys know that I am coming off of the COVID train, and that's why I am going to be doing this tasting with my tea on the side, so I won't have a cough attack like I had yesterday. Y'all know it's struggle bus, but what matters most is that we are continuing to do this every day. I mean, weekly, every Monday at 6:30, Wednesdays at 7:30, and Thursdays at 6 o'clock. And then at 7 o'clock, I typically interview a winery, wine professional, a wine lover just like you. Okay, so that's what we doing here today. Thank you guys so much for the follows. If this is a free tasting, so if you feel in your heart you want to send some gifts, go ahead. But what I care about are those likes and those shares. The more likes you have in this tasting, the more shares we have in this tasting, the more other people will be able to discover and join in on our little wine community. Okay, so that's the best way to show love. Likes, shares, and gifts if you just want to bless me. I appreciate it, okay? All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into our tasting. Y'all know, I know that you guys hate when I take too long. If you don't have your tasting sheet, this is on my website, themillennialsomm.com. It's only $1. Once my wine journal is available for purchase, this little tasting sheet will not be available. It's going to disappear. So please make sure that you guys go to my website and purchase this as we taste along. So I won't have to always, I'm going to paste for all the newbies. But if you you come to this tastings often, you can download this and print this weekly or daily, no matter how many times you join the tasting. Okay. Thank y'all so much for the roses. Woo! I got some throat coat. Make it silky smooth. Where are my glasses from? So these are Tom Ford's. I buy my glasses off eBay and then get them filled with prescription. Life hack. Okay. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into the wine. So whenever, as I always say, I never want you guys to feel intimidated when you walk into a wine store or look at a wine list. Whenever you look at the bottle or you look at the list, start with what you know. Even if you don't know what it means, see what it says and then go from there and figure out what it means deeper from there. Okay. All right. So this is, okay. These are the 4 steps of tasting. I'm getting ahead of myself or copying the wrong thing. But before we get to the steps, here we are. Let's talk about reading the label. So what is the label? Go ahead and let me know in the comments. What is the producer? What's the producer? For people who aren't sure, I'm just gonna cheat a little bit. Producer. You think I'm pretty, London? I think you gorgeous too, baby. I can tell from your profile picture. Thank you. I've been wearing my mask and I'm breaking out from my mask. It's killing me. But go ahead in the comments. I'm going to take a break and stop talking for a second. Go ahead and tell me, what's the producer? Tell me what the producer is. Because I really don't want to be coughing up on this tasting. Hello? Y'all gonna talk to me? I'm about to say. Come on, Sunflower Sister 2020. Absolutely. Longevity. Finding Wilson. Absolutely. Longevity. So this is a Black owned brand. Phil is, he's worked with a lot of different stores, but he's in Total Wines. A lot of his wines are in Total Wines. I've seen them in local stores here in the DMV area. Highly recommend his wines. His wines are approachable, easy to drink. So if you are a wine novice and you're trying to get into wine, but you want to taste something that's a little different and off the beaten path, absolutely recommend Longevity. Love his wines, okay? Actually, let me go ahead and pour a little bit up in here. All right, so then after we have looked at the producer, what's the variety? What's the variety? Yeah, you look good, but they still want to know where Megan at. Who's Megan? Who's Megan? Pinot Grigio, absolutely. What's up, the bee queen? What's up? My cousin, just kidding. Okay. So yeah, wait, what's going on?
Nothing.
My mom just came in here and twerked.
Because I put in my application.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. My mom just busted in the room, turned her butt around to me, and started shaking, and then left. So that's what we do. That's what we do here in this house. Amen. Someone said Meg Thee Stallion. That's the vibe of this household. But yes, you guys. So the wine that we are drinking is Pinot Grigio, and I want you guys to take note of this color. So this is a Pinot Grigio. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever seen a Pinot Grigio with this color? If you have, put a 1. If you've never seen a Pinot Grigio with this color, put a 2. Let me know. Let me know. Just something to think about, okay? All right. And then what's the region that this wine was made? Some people said no. Isn't that interesting? So we're going to get into why this wine looks like this in a bit. So just keep that in mind. But where is this wine produced? Where is the region of this wine? Yeah, Phil Long. That's my homie. Livermore Valley. So this is in San Francisco kind of area, if in case you're wondering, but the AVA is Livermore Valley, okay? And then lastly, what is the vintage? Thank you guys so much for the shares. Keep hitting the likes, but let's get to 5,000 likes if we can. Let's do. Let's do. What's the vintage? Yes, Finding Wilson. Yes. I'm going to say Nigeri. Is that your name, baby? Let me know if I'm saying it wrong. Absolutely. 2019. Blonde Mitch. That is correct. Girl, I was like 30, 29. What we saying? I was like, is she trolling? Is she trolling me? Okay, yes. 2019. Now, what does that mean? Okay, cool, baby. I just want to make sure I say your name right because I feel like I'll just be butchering people's names. What does that mean? What does 2019 mean? What does that mean on the bottle? Whenever you see a number, a vintage on the bottle, what does that tell us typically? Now, there are going to be some exceptions, of course, when we're dealing with ports and things of that nature. But that's not what we talk about right now, which is classic wines. What does that mean? Tango Juliet 21, year grapes were harvested. Anyone else want to jump in? Bald Mitch said the length of bottling. Nico, the year the grapes were harvested. Felicia, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Wise, when grapes were produced. So it is when the grapes were harvested, when they were picked from the vine. Okay, not when it was bottled. Not when it was made, not when it was produced. Depending on what you mean by produced, just go ahead and say harvested so that we fully understand what you mean when you say produce. But it is the year that they were harvested, taken from the vine. The reason why we do this is because there's a lot that happens, okay, with wine. You can pick the wine or pick the grapes from the vine, and you can create this wine and release it, I don't know, sometimes 5-10 years from now. However, what happened in that year that it was harvested, that climate still impacts the flavors of that wine. The climate, the soil, what happened in that region at that time always affects the flavor of the wine, which is why we always say when the grapes were harvested rather than when it was bottled or when it was completely made or sold. Okay? Let me know. Does that make sense? If it makes sense, put a wine in the chat. If you have a question, let me know if you have a question. Okay? This is a happy space. We taste together. We have a good time together. Okay? Awesome sauce. Cool beans. All right, so I already put in the chat. I know I said wine and put a one. So wine and wine, it all makes sense. Okay, you had no idea? Well, that's why we here. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the breakdown. I already put it down. What is the first step of tasting? If you need to scroll up, go ahead and scroll up. If you want me to repost it, I can repost it. But what is the first step of wine tasting? Do I plan on making my own wine? I'm not sure. So wine, people don't understand that there's a lot of investing in making your own wine before you ever see any type of income coming back in. And I don't know if I want to have my own wine right now, just based off of investment alone. Financially, I'm just not in a place to even consider. But long term, I'm not sure. I know that I want to have my own glassware line, charcuterie boards, all this kind of, home, homeware, whatever the term is for that. I also have my wine journal coming out and all that jazz. I want to have a wine bar, things like that. But as far as having my own wine, I'm still kind of on the fence. Okay. All right. Kiss by Rose said repost. So I'm going to listen to my people. The first step is sight. Okay, my auntie makes wine. Awesome, I love it. Some people said sight. Some Bald Mitch said, please, repose. I got you, boo. I'm living for this right now. Yes, let me know. Grab a wine. If you do not have the wine that we're tasting today, it is A-okay. Just grab a wine and taste along because these questions are still apply to you. You can still answer. Okay, so yes, the first step of tasting is sight. Let's go ahead and put in the chat the sight breakdown. Now again, go to tasting. Now again, this is my tasting sheet that I have, okay? It's on my website. It's only $1. When my book comes out, my tasting book comes out, this will not be available anymore. So take advantage. You just download it and you can continue to reuse it. Now it's going to miss out on some other information that the book will have. But go ahead and get this if you want to follow along and not have to depend on me copying and pasting to the live. Okay. So the sight breakdown, we look at clarity, hue, then depth. The depth of the color. Is it pale, medium, or deep? That's what we mean when we say depth, okay? So let's go ahead. This is the wine that we're working with. Boom, boom, boom. Now, clarity. When we say clarity, we're talking about, do we see sediment? Has it been fine? Or do we see anything kind of floating in the glass? Or is it clear? Did they find this wine? Let me know. Is it clear or is it hazy? Those are the two words that we have to say, clear or hazy. What do we say? Let me know. Only $1. That's a steal, baby. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay, y'all better take advantage. Clear or hazy. And I gotta remember this because I have to edit some of this on the book. Someone said hazy, clear. I'm definitely Claire. DeFleur said clear. Nanny said clear. Kiki said clear. London said clear. Hannah said clear. Oh, London said hazy. Pardon me. All right. So I'm going to say, is it Thursday? Taste it Thursday. Yes, it's Thursday, baby. But this is definitely clear to me. That's what I'm going to rock with, okay? Now, as far as color, typically when we deal with Pinot Grigios, you're usually going to get like a yellow kind of color to it. Sometimes you might get a little tint of pink in it, depending on, depending on if they have any type of contact with the skins. But this color, you guys, this is more in like the rosé orange wine color, right? If you think so, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. If this is definitely a little more in the orange wine rosé realm. Let me know if you agree with that. Yours is clear. You have a soft blanc. Rosé. Ooh, come on, Kissed by Rose. Love it. But yeah, I stumbled upon a wine university. I done stopped working now, taking notes. Come on. Join, baby. Grab a glass of wine and join the taste. Finish the shift. Right. But yeah, so what do we think happened? Why do we think that this typically white wine has this color? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'm just going to take a sip because I'm curious. I'm going to skip. Yo, that tastes good. Phil, that tastes really good. That tastes really good. I went ahead of myself. I went too far, but like it tastes really good. I'm very happy about it. All right, let me see. Some people said oxidation, skins of the grapes. Fine and Wilson said skins of the grapes. All right, mine is clear. I have a Moscato. Okay. Barrel, oak aging, mature grapes, weather. Someone said the grapes, what it was stored in. So let's go all the way down to basics, right? Where do we get color from? So when we're dealing with red wines, where do we get color from? Now, you guys pretty much have told me what you think. So, bye, London. You guys already told me what you think, so I'm going to go ahead and just give you the answer. Someone said it. I think it was, let me scroll up. Someone said it up here. Fine and Wilson said skins of the grapes. That is where we get color. All grapes bleed white to a certain degree. Now, understand that even when it's in grape form, because the pulp is in contact with the skins, even when you ferment or mature your wines, macerate your wines, it's still going to have some color to it because of when it was in the grape form, it still was in contact. However, when we make red wines, rosé wines, orange wines, which is the same as amber or skin contact whites, which technically this clearly is, you actually are getting this color is being seeped from the skins into the wines. And when we deal with rosés, I call them wine interrupted. You will actually only allow these skins to be in contact for a short while before removing the wine. You will lower the temperature of the fermentation process. It will stop the fermenting, remove the skins, and then you hike up the heat again, and then it will continue on with the fermentation process. So there's a lot that goes on. But when it comes to Pinot Grigios or any type of white wine, their skins are typically a little more, they either are amber, orange, kind of gold hues to it. And that is what happens when you have a white wine that has some type of skin contact during the fermentation process or maceration process, which is after. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with today. Well, now that we know why the color is this way, let's go ahead and assess what the color is, okay? So do you think that this is pink, salmon, or copper? Pink, salmon, or copper? Happy Black History Month, showrunner 13. And I have a list for you guys of black wines. Some people weren't here in the very beginning. I'm going to make a video right after I finish this video and upload it. You can also go to my Instagram, but I have a new list. I uploaded something on Monday, but I have a new updated black wine list, okay? So we have, what's up, Mariah? We have pale copper, copper, copper. I'm going to be real with you guys. Fine and Wilson, you said salmon. I actually think this is more in the salmon range. So I'm going to write salmon. I know that we are on camera, so it depends on like how you guys are seeing it. It just is what it is, okay? So I'm going to say that the hue is salmon. And the depth, I mean, I'm going to rock with pale. I'm going to say this is like a pale salmon. Okay? All right. All right, let's go on, move on. So now that we have the site, we said that it was a clear, pale salmon color. That's what we're going to rock with. I know everyone said copper, but I'm just going based off of what I can see. That's not on camera. What is the second step of tasting? I already put it in there. Already put it in the chat. I can put it back again, but let me know. That's why I want you guys to go and download. This is only $1, and you have all the steps. What is the second step of tasting? We did, we over here. We did sight. Now what is it? Smell. All right, let's go and get into it. Mine is a pale salmon too. Excellent. Light cognac. Come on now. Thank you guys so much for the follows. I love you guys. Keep on hitting likes. Keep on sharing. The more you share, the more you like, the more people come on. And if you are enjoying this live, this is a free tasting. If you want to give a gift as, just showing some love, trust me, I do appreciate it, okay? If you ever try to make wine ice cream, we've got you. DM me on Instagram. DM me on Instagram. DM me on Instagram. Because, yes. Yes. Okay? Yes. I want some wine ice cream. Yes. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into smell. And y'all know I'm drinking tea, so I don't have a cough attack like I did yesterday. Because that cough attack was not okay. Right. Someone says same. I will make a little TikTok of me trying to make some wine ice cream. Don't try me. Don't try me. Okay? Wine ice cream is so good. Put some ice cream emojis if you guys want some ice cream. Wine ice cream video. Because I will do that. Okay? I'll figure that out. So let's go on, move on to smell. So I just went ahead and put in the chat the smell breakdown. 4 steps. First you smell. List out a few aromas. Oh, y'all sending me ice cream. Come on, gifts. I love it. So yes, let's go ahead and get into it. Smell breakdown. We have smell, list aromas. Try to get 5 if you can. Swirl and then repeat. All right, let's get into it. And if you have your own wine, it's okay. Go ahead and let me know what you're getting from your own wine. Come on, emojis. I love it. Are you a teacher? In these TikTok streets, I am. Amen. Let's go ahead and smell. So I'm getting, it smells so freaking good. So I'm getting like bubble gum. Well, I ain't gonna hold you. Whatever. I'm getting strawberry, which is so weird because we're drinking a Pinot Grigio, but it's clearly a skin contact. What was the color? We said it's a clear, pale salmon color, Miss Denise. Okay. And it has kind of like, I don't know what it is about rosés or skin contact wines, but I'm always getting cheese. So the only answer that's wrong is one that you make up. So trust your gut whenever you are smelling. What bottle are we drinking? What's up, Sanchez? I love when I see my people up in here. This is what we're drinking. Black wines. Black wines for sure every Thursday. This is Longevity from Phil Long. I interviewed him about a year ago. He's an absolute amazing guy doing amazing things. I'm pretty sure he's getting ready to have a live or something with John Legend and his wines, which we had John Legend's wine yesterday. So love him. Definitely get that. The cheese, I feel that. You feel that or you smell that? Okay, what else are we getting? I get in my journal, you'll actually have flavors and aromas rather than going to tertiary, okay? That's like the best way to help get your mind to even think, what should I be smelling? What could I be smelling? Don't look too hard because I am definitely getting strawberry. I am still getting bubble gum. Maybe a little grapefruit. Definitely can say grapefruit. Apple pear, not really. Pineapple, lychee, melon. If you wanted to say melon, I would let you say that. Stone fruit, which would be like peach, apricot, or nectarine. I have to get one. How do I order? So we are creating it. It's not finished being made yet. Right now I'm doing the final touches before I send it over to my best friend who's a designer, and she is designing the book for me. But I'm like making sure it has all of the information that you need. And I feel like this is a great tool so that you guys can actually look through and apply. There's going to be some wine vocabulary on there, how to taste, the same, breakdowns that we have every day that we do here. But yeah. So let's see. So that's what I'm going to rock with. I am still getting kind of like this cheese character. And I don't know, maybe even like a little caramel. I'm going to say caramel. All right. So let's take a moment and pause. I said that we're getting bubblegum, cheese, strawberry, grapefruit, and caramel. Let's understand exactly what it is that I think I might be getting. Because understand that when you're tasting wine, Wait a second. Are we back? It looked like my internet got a little funny. If you're still here, let me see a wine emoji if you're in the house. Because it looked like my internet got funky. And I'm sad about it because that means I might not be able to download this live. Are y'all here? Let me know. Let me see a wine emoji. If you can hear me, you can see me, and we're doing good. All right, cool. Did I lose y'all for a second? It said that the connection got bad. All right, we're going to move on. So, bubblegum. What is that flavor connected to? Do y'all know? Let me know in the comments. Now, what we're doing right here, we're not actually saying that this wine was made the way that we're guessing, but we do understand that there are fundamental flavors that are attached to winemaking styles or winemaking choices. And that's just what we have to start getting our minds thinking and to understand. I don't like this flavor. If I don't like this flavor and this flavor is directly connected to this, then I probably don't like wines that are made in this particular way. It was funky for a minute. Okay. It's okay if you have a hard time. You have to continue to test yourself. It's like a muscle, any other muscle. Like when you sing, run, dance, you have to continually do it to get good at it. Okay? So be gracious to yourself throughout the process. It was glitchy. I'm sorry, y'all. I actually didn't realize that I wasn't connected to the internet. So that makes me super sad because I won't be able to download this. But yeah. So bubblegum is connected to, someone said the fermentation, but which kind of fermentation process? It's called carbonic maceration. Carbonic maceration. That is what is connected to that bubblegum and strawberry flavors. I don't know if this wine is made that way. I'm going to look into it to see if it was, but that is a flavor that is directly connected to carbonic maceration. Now, what about caramel? What is that connected to? What is that connected to? Oh, thank you, babe. You know, I try my best to explain it to make sure y'all not getting lost in the sauce. So if you got questions, just let me know, okay? But when we're talking about caramel, someone said oak. What else? Anyone else want to jump in on that? I'm totally just drinking this wine. Someone said the barrel. I know what that is. Come on, Nico. Don't hold back. What is caramel connected to? Kyle said barrel. I want to go ahead and jump in. So my understanding, it's not just like that specifically from the barrel, but it is from deliberate oxidation. Oh, come on, Crown. Yes. Come on. But yes, Kyle, deliberate oxidation. So oxygen contact with the wine, whether that's just when it's going through the cork, whether that's in the barrel itself, it's something that happens when you deliberately allow oxygen to be in contact with the wine. And what happens is it develops that kind of character. Now, there are other flavors that are associated with deliberate oxidation, being nuts like almonds, hazelnut, walnut, caramel, chocolate, coffee, and toffee. Now, some of these flavors you get from connection with oak, but that's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about specifically deliberate oxidation. What's up, Ronnie? Now, the last one I want to do is cheese. We talked about this yesterday when we were drinking a rosé. There are two answers. When we taste cheese, what is it connected to? Why can a wine taste like cheese? Two answers are acceptable. You can write one if you know one. You can write both if you know both. And if you don't know, you can guess, or you can put a 1 in the chat if you're not sure. Okay? So go ahead and let me know. Cheese. What flavor is that directly connected to? All right, Finding Wilson said 1. Anyone else want to give a guess? You can guess. If you're wrong, I'll just tell you what the right answer is. We cool here. We're happy here. Y'all better keep us liking until we have 5,000. I know that's right. We have 4.7K. Y'all not sure? It's okay. So cheese is connected to malolactic fermentation, or what's the question again? Cheese. What winemaking processes or treatments, right, are connected to a wine tasting like cheese? There are two answers that you can say. Mallow and yeast. Just learned that one yesterday. Yes, that's the correct answer. Yes, Mariah, that is the correct answer. Malolactic fermentation and yeast, okay? And we'll dive in deeper into what mallow is and yeast and all that stuff. I might make some content a little later about that, but those are the two correct answers, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to our next step, which is what we did. And actually here we go. We did sight, we did smell. What is the next step? What's the next step? Finding Wilson says sup, but I think she meant sip. All right, yes. All right, sip. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let me copy and paste the steps in here. I'm so sad I didn't have my thing on. That means I won't be able to download it and stuff. That makes me sad. I dip, you dip, we dip. Have you tried a Carolina Red? No, I don't think so. I should though. If you got some recommendations, DM me on Instagram. Y'all know I have to keep drinking my tea because I don't want to cough. I'm trying to get this COVID life back together. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the sipping process. First we take a sip, try to assess how your body is what your body is telling you about the wine. Then we'll go to sweetness, acidity, tannin, alcohol, and body and assess the levels of that. How is Rona treating you? I mean, I think Rona's gone. I just think that she left her, some of her siblings are still here, or her kids. I'll say her kids. She did leave her kids, cough and headache. I still get, headaches every once in a while, and the cough has been really annoying. So beyond that, I've been all right. Yesterday, in the beginning of the live, I had a whole cough attack. It was so bad that today I was like, I got my tea, I got my heavy duty cough drops, and I'm drinking tea and tasting wine. That's just what we doing. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this tasting. All right, let's go ahead. I usually take a little sniff, then a sip. All right, so I'm getting that strawberry a little more up front. I ain't gonna hold you, maybe even a little raspberry. It's so weird because it's a Pinot Grigio and I'm expecting to get, you think that you're gonna get more, lemon, lime, maybe some tropical fruit, maybe, but it's honestly giving a lot of rosé characteristics. It's very interesting and I like it. Not gonna hold you. But yeah, strawberry, raspberry. I'm still getting a little bit of that cheese, but there's something else. Maybe, do I want to say like a white peach? I'm sorry. I'm sitting over here looking at my list, which you guys will be able to do soon as well when you get my book. But yeah, I think I'm gonna rock. I don't know. So I'm saying strawberry, raspberry cheese. I'm sure there's some other things in there. It actually does have like a little minerality to it as well. So we can say slate if you're not comfortable saying minerality. But yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to rock with. So the wine is definitely dry to me. Does anyone have this wine? Put a wine emoji in the chat if you have this wine. I don't think anyone had it. And I will be picking out wines that should be more easily accessible. Hopefully you guys can get your hands on the wines I'm going to pick for next week. But I know that getting black wines are not easy because they're just not readily accessible, which is why I really do. I'm going to post after this video, I'm going to record myself, posting the list of black wines that, I have a whole list of black wines. You have to go to stores. You got to tell them, I want you to purchase this. I want to buy this. You have to get on their nerves. They're going to purchase it, and then you actually have to follow up and get your cousin and them. And y'all need to go to the store and purchase these wines so that it can be in the stores. The problem is no one's requesting these black wines, and then no one's holding these black wines, and then no one's buying them if they do put them in those stores. So we have to, as a community, work together to make sure that we are pushing the agenda of buying black 24/7, 365, not just on Black History Month. Thank y'all for coming to my TED Talk. All right, we can go ahead and move on. So sweetness level is dry. Let's go ahead and see about the acidity. All right. I'm gonna say acidity is like medium plus. I don't really get that rush. However, I do get kind of like pink, 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 pink feeling in my mouth. So I'm going to rock with that. Tannin is low. We're dealing with a skin contact wine, but not a lot of tannin going on here. I'm not really getting a drying sensation. Kind of that moisture I get in my mouth is not really being sucked up, right? So I'm going to say low. Alcohol in this wine. Let's see. I've been working on trying to see what my body tells me. That's the one thing I do struggle with when I could taste is assessing alcohol level. So let's go ahead and see based off of body and alcohol what we're dealing with. So I definitely think that the body of this wine is more medium. It does have a little bit of weight to it. When I say weight, think more 2% milk, think almond milk. Okay, that's the weight that we're getting from this wine. It's not light bodied like a one or skim milk or soy milk, and it's also not full bodied like whole milk, oat milk, or any like a syrup or anything like that. It's definitely in the middle. Now, because it's in the middle, we can understand that alcohol is most likely going to be somewhere in the middle, whether it's going to be medium, well, it can't be medium minus, it can't be medium plus, but in our mind of assessing, let's just start with the body and work our way backwards. That's what I'm going to try to do so I can start accurately at guessing what the alcohol is. So working our way backwards, we're in the middle range. So let's go ahead and see if I can feel any heat when I hold it back. Lord Jesus, please don't make me cough up a lung. Please. Okay? All right. So I'm not really getting a lot of heat at all. However, the body is giving. So I'm going to go ahead and rock with and say that the alcohol is medium. All right. Now, we just broke everything down. Flavor profile or sight. We said it is a clear, pale salmon color. The smell and sip breakdown. So the notes that we're getting, strawberry, grapefruit, bubblegum, cheese, maybe a little caramel on the nose. But when we're talking about the, assessing the overall experience of the wine, sweetness is dry. Acidity was about medium plus. If you wanted to say high, I totally would get it. Tannin low, alcohol is medium, body is medium. All right. Beautiful black person. What's going on? All right. So let's go ahead and see. The alcohol in this wine is right there, 13.5. What is that? Is it low, medium, or high? Remembering that you can't have a medium minus or medium plus when we're talking about alcohol because they have specific ranges. We're going to talk about the ranges, but let me know what you think. 13.5. Is it low, medium, or high alcohol? So some people are already saying it. Sade, I believe your name is, said medium. Finding Wilson said medium. Why are you saying medium? Expound. Tell me more. Dive deeper. What is that? Are we sure that it's medium? What is 13.5 classified in our ranges? You can guess. If you're wrong, I'll just tell you what the right answer is. It's totally okay. But let me know what you think. What is the range for medium? Yes, because I'm black too. What you talking about, homie? (22), I think 14 is medium. Anyone else want to jump in? Thank you for follows. Mwah. What y'all thinking? Y'all real quiet. Usually y'all be talking to me. Where you at? I drink 80%. It's not that bad. I would think 10 to 11 is medium. Lady said high. One more person to answer, and then I will give you the right answer. If you know what the right answer is, don't hold back. Answer. I know some of y'all be like, I'm going to let everyone else answer because I go to these lives all the time and I don't want to. No, it's okay. Answer the question. I'm jumping in late. What wine is this? Black wine. Every Thursday. All of February long. Amen. So someone said 13.9 and below is medium. All of that is medium. Come on, Petit Verdot. It's like 15, so sounds medium to me. Oh, Stacy! What up, Stacy? I don't drink 10 and below. All right, so let's go ahead and give you the answer. The medium range is 11 to 13.9. Write it down. Every single solitary tasting, I ask this question. Okay? So get it. Get it. Medium. The range is 11 to 13.9. Okay? Low is anything below 11. So it's 10.9 and below. High is above 13.9 because that's the end of that bracket, right? So it's 14 and above. Those are the brackets. Okay? The medium bracket, if you remember medium, you'll be able to remember the others. Medium is 11 to 13.9. Okay? So remember that. I'll say it one more time for the people in the back. What's up, people in the back and the nosebleeds? Okay? Medium, 11 to 13.9. You got it? I only drink Stella Rosa Black, but I feel like that's barely wine. It tastes like grape juice. Get it how you live, Hammy. When you ready to explore other wines, you let me know. We taste wines here every week. Okay? Hi, other Stacy. Stacy is my homie, you guys. Murphy, good job. She was the first person I met. She was my homie from day one. Been my homie since then. Okay? But remember that. Got one on chill. Ooh, come on now. All right. So let's go ahead. We've already done sight, smell, sip. What is the last step? I want to see if y'all remember without me having to tell you. What's the last step of tasting, you guys? Let me know in the comments below. My favorite fruit wine. Grapes? I don't know what you mean. What you mean by that? Like fruity? What you mean by my favorite fruit wine? Okay, there we go. Other than grape, I don't know. I've had mead, which is made from honey, and I actually liked it. So, and then someone's trying to get me to taste wines made from flowers, and I'm down. I'm down. But savor. You know, savor is my second favorite part of tasting because it's really dives into what you like, why you like it, what you don't like, all of that jazz, so that you can figure out your palate. My favorite part, of course, is actually drinking the wine. I like to taste the wine, okay? But savor is my second favorite because I really want you guys to understand how important it is to understand your palate, to know that your palate matters, and that there's so many different wines that can actually cater to your needs. Not all of the wines you drink have to be dry. Not all the wines that you drink have to be fruit forward. Not all the wines have to be sweet. Whatever your preference is, let's start digging deeper into what you like and what you don't like so you can explore some things you never tried before and maybe have some food pairings you never tried before and just blow your mind. That's why I love savor as my as the last tasting portion, okay? So, savor breakdown. What do I like about this wine? Honestly, I love the color. I think it's super cute. Not gonna hold you. But then also, you know, it's delicious. It's approachable, easy to drink, nice acidity. It's not super bright. Like, you know, when you're drinking a Riesling or a lemonade where it's like, it's not like that. However, it still is, you know, approachable and delicious. I love this strawberry. I love that bubble gum on the nose. That cheese, you know, I like cheese, the smell of cheese and the taste of cheese in my wine. I don't know. I really do like it. I think that this wine is great. The cheeses that I had on yesterday's tasting, I think will go great with this wine, like soft goat cheese or just goat cheese in general. I just think that it would be great with this wine. Some type of, you know, I had olive stuff with garlic. I think that would be great with this wine. I just think that this is a food wine. Definitely a food wine, but a wine you can also just drink and chill with. I love it. So that's what I like about this wine. What don't I like about the wine? Let me see. So it has like a decent finish. I guess it could be a little more complex. It could evolve a little bit more. However, it's not necessary. I think that this is just a wine that you can just enjoy to drink. I mean, I don't know. I think this wine is solid. Is it the best wine I've ever had? No, but it is a very delicious, solid wine. So will I give it a 5? No, but rating, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4 because I think it's a great wine. I recommend this wine. This is I really do think it's a really good wine. Balance, I think that it's all very balanced. I don't think that the acidity was overpowering anything. Alcohol, body, had texture and weight. Yeah, I just think the wine I think it was good. It's a solid wine. Go on, Phil. Long. Go on, black wines. Go on, black wines. Okay, that's how I feel. Ew. Okay. But if you guys have any, thank you for the rose. If you guys have any, wines that you would like me to try, if I can get my hands on, especially if they're black wines for Black History Month, please DM me on Instagram. Also, again, my wine club, go to Instagram so that you can get the link to sign up. I'm actually going to put in my link tree. I don't know why it's not in my link tree, but you will be able to sign up to my wine club tomorrow. So it's going to be the 4th through the 18th. You'll be able to sign up for March's box, which is going to be spring wines. There are going to be a lot of women-owned brands in there because, it is Women's Month. Yeah, I'm a woman, so we're going to do it. Yeah. So please make sure that you guys check me out there as well. And then again, I'm going to be uploading after this video, after we get off of here, I am going to be uploading a new video of, black wines and all their Instagram handles. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, so there's a lot going on. This is a great time, a great, wonderful time to be alive, a great time to be a black woman in America. Amen. Okay. Did I try the Sun Goddess Pinot Grigio? Absolutely. And I liked it. I liked it. I wasn't crazy about that Sauvignon Blanc. I think that it had an underripe characteristic that lingered. Like the finish was long, but the finish it tastes like that underripe bell pepper. And I was like, ew. I didn't like it. It was good on the front end. It's just the finish was unpleasant. But I definitely did like her Pinot Grigio. Approachable, easy to drink. I think if I had to pick between these two skin contact Pinot Grigios, I would pick the longevity. But I still think it was good. Please help, LOL. I no longer drink liquor and need a good heavy wine. Like you want something like high in alcohol? Go get a port. Do you want something sweet? Or do you want something dry? The Mary J. Blige one, it was a bit expensive. How much is it? I don't even remember how much it was. How much was it? It was expensive? Is our wines expensive? Her wines aren't more than $20. And understand that my understanding of expensive is different. What's your favorite Mexican wine? I have no idea. If you have some Mexican wine recommendations, go on DM me on Instagram. Like something that can carry a good buzz. I am okay with dry or sweet. Drink a port. I love my ports. We're in the 20% alcohol range, so you try to get the job done. That's the way to go. Okay. But another wine that I actually like to drink that has nice alcohol, it's called a Big Red Monster. That's what the brand is called, but they're part of War Room Cellars. I really like that wine. It has nice alcohol to it. That's what I would do. I am new to wine. Well, welcome to the club, baby. Welcome to the wine world. Welcome to Wine Talk. We happy to have you. Ooh, child. I'm sorry. I'm trying to see if I'm missing anything. I just picked up McBride's Sister's Black Girl Magic Brut and can't wait to try it. I like the Black Girl Magic sparkling wines. I'm not going to hold you. There are other wines I'm not crazy about. But they're sparkling wines, both of them. The rosé and just the, I don't even know what variety it is. But I do like their sparkling wines. I'm a fan of the Black Girl Magic sparkling wines. That's what I can sign up on. Let me see. Y'all have anything else? Y'all have any questions? I know I said I'm gonna do this video after, but I think I'm actually gonna go over to Instagram. So if you guys want to go on with me over to Instagram at 7 o'clock, I'm going to say hi to everyone and talk about my wine, the black wine list. So if you guys want to meet me over there, please, you're welcome to be the first to see the new updated list. But if not, it's okay. I will see you guys later. I'm going to upload this other video. But meet me at 7 o'clock, Instagram Live. I'm going to be over there. I'm only going to be on live for about 10, 15 minutes. So you don't want to be late, because if you're late, I might not be there. But I'm going to talk about my wine list. And then after that, I'm going to make the video and upload it to TikTok and Instagram. So show your support, like, share it, all that, so that people can get, be more aware about black wines out there. I want you guys to be responsible adults and big up these black wines. Okay? And then my other list that I uploaded Monday, apparently like 2 of them actually weren't black owned brands. So I did edit the list along with adding more people. So please follow the new list that I'm going to create. It has more of a green background to it, so that you guys are fully aware of what's going on. Okay? I think that it's saying that there's messages, but I'm not seeing any messages. So I'm going to go ahead and skedaddle and get ready for this live at 7 o'clock, which happens in 6 minutes. Oh, here you guys are. I paid $20 for Sun Goddess. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, it can't be more than $20. I need to know more about these wines from Flowers. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure one of the wines on my list is from Flowers. So, which Long Island wines do I prefer? I have no idea. I don't know. I got to figure this out. I need to figure out which, because I know I have wines from that region, but from Long Island itself, I'm not sure. Off topic, but you're gorgeous, girl. Thank you, baby. You're so sweet to me. All right, you guys. I'll be over on Instagram, 6 minutes. Be there, be square. Bring your wine. Have a good time. We're going to talk about black wines. Yes, my username is the Millennial Somm across the board. The only place where it's not is Twitter, because they didn't allow me to put the before my name. So it's just Millennial Somm. But everywhere is Millennial Somm. If you want more information on signing up to my wine club, visit my page on Instagram, and then also, my website. But that's it. I'll see y'all in 5 minutes, because I got to make sure I'm ready. Love you.